sentenced back to jail. I had to fight against that the whole time to gain my respect and be who I am today.
Fuck that shit, nigga. Fuck that shit.
All the champagne with spikes, son.
The streets are buzzing with one of the wildest rumors in the game right now. Meek Mill just dropped a bombshell, and if it's true, it's gonna shake the industry. Word on the street is that Jay-Z might be the one who leaked a secret Diddy-Meek Mill S tape to the feds, making him look worse than Diddy himself. And trust me, this scandal is getting uglier by the second. Let's break it all down. So here's what kicked off this insane situation. A viral explicit audio started making its rounds on social media, and people are saying the voices in the recording are none other than Diddy and Meek Mill. Yeah, you heard that right. The rumor is that the two were involved in some very compromising acts together, but it gets worse. The audio didn't just leak on its own. People are claiming that Diddy's former bodyguard was the one who recorded the sounds on his phone, and he's the one who put this mess out there. If this is true, Diddy's got even bigger problems than we thought. And to top it all off, this is happening while Diddy's already locked up in the Metropolitan Detention Center for charges related to racketeering, and ST talk about bad timing. Now, this isn't the first time people have been side-eyeing Meek Mill and Diddy's connection. There's been a lot of speculation over the years about their relationship, with people wondering if it was more than just business. Diddy's been spotted hanging out with Meek plenty of times, but nobody thought it would ever lead to a situation like this. The streets are talking, and folks are saying that Diddy might have gotten Meek into these compromising situations by spiking his drink at a party. If this audio is legit, then Diddy wasn't just trying to talk business with Meek that night. And now with the audio out there, it's looking like this scandal runs deep. Of course, Meek Mill wasn't about to stay quiet after this bombshell dropped. He quickly took to X, formerly Twitter, to clear the air. Meek made it clear that he's got no ties to any of this nonsense, saying he's not gay and never had any kind of relationship with Diddy like that. He even threw some jokes in there, laughing it off and threatening to trash anyone who tries to play with his manhood. But even with his denials, the rumors just keep growing. No matter how much Meek distances himself from this, people are still connecting dots and trying to figure out if there's any truth to it. And it doesn't help that Meek's social media has been blowing up with comments clowning him about the situation. Now here's where things take a turn that nobody saw coming, Jay-Z. Word on the street is that Hav might be the one who leaked the audio to the feds. Yeah, Jay-Z, the same guy who's supposed to be tight with Meek Mill, may have thrown him under the bus to protect his own interests. The timing of this leak is suspect, especially since Diddy's been under intense scrutiny from the feds lately. It's not hard to imagine that someone high up in the industry, someone like Jay-Z, might have had a hand in leaking info to save his own neck. The question is, why would Jay-Z do this to Meek? Rumors are swirling that Jay-Z has more skeletons in his closet than Diddy, and with the heat coming down on Diddy, Jay-Z might have been trying to shift the focus off himself. People are speculating that Hav knew about Meek Mill's involvement in some of Diddy's wild parties and figured the easiest way to dodge the feds was to throw Meek under the bus.
I was fucking this bad bitch, she fucking me good, and every she almost drove me crazy. I pulled up to her crib, I was in that 19 Mercedes. I got this bad bitch from LA, she be fucking me so crazy. I'm sitting here hurt, and I take my dogs and we getting this money, we wavy. Oh my God. She gave me that pussy, I was like, oh my God. Yeah, young rich niggas from the ghetto touring that metal. I'm with Diddy on another level. Tell bitch, man, get your shovel. I'm a guy, give me lit.
There's also talk that Jay-Z has had personal knowledge of some of Diddy's more secretive dealings for years. If he felt like he was in the crosshairs of the feds, leaking this info might have been his way to steer clear of getting dragged into Diddy's mess. Let's not forget the timing of all this. Right when this scandal hit the internet, Meek Mill dipped out to Africa. He's been all over social media showing off videos of him riding dirt bikes and living his best life out there. But come on, it's hard not to think this was a strategic move. People are saying that Meek ran to Africa to avoid any potential retaliation from Diddy's camp. And honestly, that makes sense. If these rumors are true and Meek flipped on Diddy, the last place he'd want to be is the States, where Diddy's loyalists could get to him. Meek's been posting a lot of cryptic messages on X, and fans are questioning why he's been ignoring the situation with Diddy. Some are even clowning him for writing long essays on social media instead of just addressing the scandal head on. People are calling it like they see it, saying Meek's running away from the heat, literally and figuratively. As you can imagine, the streets are not letting this go. People are flooding Meek's social media with jokes and accusations, with some saying he sold out to get ahead in the industry. One comment read, "Missing Diddy got you writing essays, huh?" And another said, "Ain't nobody hating on you, just laughing at you for selling your booty hole for a record deal." It's clear the internet isn't buying Meek's denial, and the more he tries to distance himself, the more people seem convinced that there's some truth to these rumors. Whether it's fair or not, the damage is done, and Meek's name is all over this mess. Now let's talk about Charleston White. This man never shies away from controversy, and he's putting Meek Mill on blast. Charleston's out here claiming that Meek is panicking because he knows he's caught up in this Diddy scandal. According to Charleston, Meek even offered up $100,000 to anyone who can prove he wasn't involved.
Meek says he'll offer anybody
Meek doing everything to try to disassociate himself because
$100,000 to investigate the case.
that sound like a guilty nigga.
To Charleston, that sounds like someone with a guilty conscience. He's going hard on Meek, saying that all this denial and distraction is just a cover-up for what's really going on behind the scenes. And honestly, with Charleston's track record for calling people out, his voice is only adding more fuel to the fire. Let's not forget, this Diddy scandal isn't just about Meek Mill. When the feds raided Diddy's homes, they allegedly found hidden cameras, secret recordings, and multiple tapes that could expose a lot of people in the industry. It's like something out of a movie. And with Diddy locked up without bail, it's looking like he might be ready to spill the tea on everyone who's been involved in his wild parties. If Diddy's downfall brings Meek Mill down with him, it could be just the beginning. Word is that Diddy's got dirt on a lot of other folks in the game, and if those tapes get released, we could be looking at a wave of scandals that shake the industry to its core. And just when you thought things couldn't get crazier, Orlando Brown jumps in. He's claiming to have receipts of Meek Mill taking part in some of Diddy's freaky sessions. Now, Orlando's been known to say some wild stuff in the past, but this time, it's got people wondering if there's more truth to it than cap.
You saw this lawsuit that made it seem as if perhaps Diddy and Meek Mill has...
I mean, to each their own, and why would they not have sex when they're gay rappers?
They.
Do you think Meek Mill's gay?
We all know he's gay.
Orlando's not holding back. He's dragged Rick Ross into the mix too, saying Rose would sign rappers who play for the other side without hesitation. Whether or not Rick Ross is actually involved, Orlando's name dropping him like it's nothing, and fans are eating it up.
Rick Ross knows he's gay.
I didn't know. It's news to me.
Everybody, Rick Ross knows.
You think Rick Ross would sign a gay rapper?
Rick Ross knows he's gay, is what I said. Everybody know he paid me $2,000 to say that, right?
Remember that time Meek Mill was chilling in a pool with Diddy and called him daddy? At the time, people laughed it off, thinking Meek was just trolling. But now, with all these rumors flying, that little moment is looking a lot more suspicious.
King son, man, you doing it, man. You deserve it, daddy. You putting in that work. Proud of you. I love you. Yeah.
People are digging up old clips and pointing out how close Meek and Diddy seem to be over the years. It's no wonder people are questioning if there was more going on behind the scenes. Here's where things get even more interesting. Jay-Z and Meek Mill weren't just industry acquaintances, they had business together. Not too long ago, Meek and Jay clinked glasses, celebrating their joint venture in Dream Chasers Records. They were supposed to be building a brand together, finding new talent, and leveling up in the music game.
Like a dream to me, coming in the music industry. Of course, you always the people you admire. It's not too many people I admire, like on a music level and a business level, and on a like
as a man level. So, you know, doing business with Hov is like, I always, even when we talk, I always explain it to him like, yo, that was crazy. It's a regular day for you, but this is a part of my dreams being in this situation. So, you know,
I wonder if you all see each other in yourself.
But now, people are starting to wonder if Jay-Z was playing Meek the whole time, with rumors swirling that Jay-Z leaked the audio to the feds. This could be the ultimate betrayal. Meek trusted Jay-Z, and if it's true that Hov turned on him to save his own neck, that's a cold move. At the end of the day, this scandal is far from over. The allegations against Diddy keep piling up, and now, with Meek Mill and Jay-Z getting dragged into the mix, it's hard to know who to trust. Did Meek really snitch on Diddy to save himself? Is Jay-Z the mastermind behind the leaked audio? And what other secrets are still hiding in Diddy's vault of tapes? Let us know what you think in the comments below, and don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button for the latest developments.